Welcome to my world. Open your mind, but for a minute. Let that spirit pour into a thirst for a better you. Hello, you are listening to Consider If You Will, where humanity is distilled into prose of brevity. This is your host, SMeche, bringing you original wisdom for motivation, inspiration, and your most humble consideration. Join me for a toast. Raise your glass and let us consider the meaning behind today's words. Sage advice is acknowledged by those who could have used it sooner. Salute. I would like to think that the advice I've offered to others in the past has made a difference in their lives, and hopefully for the better. This is particularly true when it comes to my children, as like any parent, want only the very best for them. The funny thing about that is, some of the most astute words one shares usually comes from lessons learned the hard way. As a parent, elder, mentor, or friend, we never want others to make the same mistakes we did or veer down a harder road than it is necessary. My fair share of advice has been received over the years, and some of the most memorable came at a time when it was obvious I could have used it sooner. Perhaps it is why it was offered in the first place. There was once a time during a conversation with an uncle that I made a rather snide remark about the behavior of an older relative from the other side of the family. He looked straight at me, quickly remarking that I had not walked in this man's shoes, leaving unsaid the fact that it was perhaps being a bit judgmental. He was right, of course, even though it was certain that he agreed with the overall assessment. The whole tone of the conversation changed at that point, leaving me feeling a bit uneasy and, frankly, a bit embarrassed. It was not something that could ever be taken back. That whole incident and conversation was never forgotten, for it left an indelible mark and a lesson still held dear. To this day, a sincere effort is made to step back and consider another's walk in life before passing any judgment. Just because we disagree with the actions of another, there is always the possibility, given the same experiences and circumstances, we may very well have made the same choices. Share with me sage advice that it changed your life for the better. It may be something I really need to hear. Let us toast once more. Raise your glass, and this time, imagine how it will impact your day. Consider if you will. Sage advice is acknowledged by those who could have used it sooner. Salute. Remember, a better world starts with your selfless service to mankind. This is SMeche saying, I'm excited for the blessings of every tomorrow. Are you? Coming up in our next episode, we're going to take a look at societal influences. See you here tomorrow. Thank you for listening. Get free daily inspiration by subscribing to this podcast and please share with your friends. Visit us at considerithyouwill.com. Let's continue the conversation. We would love to hear from you.